Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the free show. Of course, I'm your boy Cyrex, and this is episode 15. Alright, so, it's August now. Yeah, so the month has changed. We are now in the second full month of summer, but we associate it as the final month of summer. So, however you wanna see that. So, I'm just out here tonight. It's late. I've been here for a while. So, let's take a look here. Really what I've been doing for the past couple hours is writing songs. I've been writing music. I actually knocked out 3 verses of a song. Here's the thing. I kind of derived this song here. I guess I can tell you guys here. It's called Gone, and I derived it from Now and Forever by Drake. You know, like he says, it's over, I'm leaving, I'm gone. And so what I say, I flip that shit around. I turned that shit. Honestly, I turned that into like kind of a therapeutic song. You feel me? Like if you want therapeutics, you know exactly what I mean. Like we rolling, we gone. Take a couple rips of that bone. Even though we doing no wrong, we rolling. No, we got our reasons. Yo, like I can't give you the whole preview. That was like a mini preview, so that's all you get there. And then I didn't end up getting that beat. I didn't really pursue it, but you know, my boy Eric Rhea, shout out to Eric Rhea, the homie, the man with the plan. I got some shit here. I got that fire. Yeah, I got that fire. Don't worry, this ain't copyrighted, so, but it will be. Holla. Yeah. Yeah. Don't take a couple rips of that bone. No, we doing no wrong. We rolling. You know we got our reasons, yeah. We gone. Hit this again. Yo, I do a little singing on that shit though. On the real, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of singing on that song. You know, a little more than usual. And I'm excited for it, you know? I'm always excited when I got a new song, especially when I'm attacking from a new angle, attacking from an angle that's new to me anyway. I like to create in very different kinds of ways, you know. Most people who know me, they know that I got the lyrics. I got the lyrics all fucking day. So, you know, here I am trying to come through with some melody too. You feel me? And it's like, the lyrics went in like a way that I didn't really expect, but I just felt it. I just let myself feel it, and things came out. I'm like, whoa, this is a little weird, but okay. You know, it's one of those things that you just write because you just feel it. You don't fully understand it, but you feel it, and I guess soon you will understand, if that makes any sense. I was considering having another beer tonight, but I think I'm good. That's 3 beers tonight. So that's plenty. But anyway, I knocked out all 3 verses to that one. So, you know, it would not be far-fetched to expect that song to come out this year. That's all I'm going to tell you. But I am going to tell you I got some new stuff coming this week, though. You know, it's that new. It's that brand new. It's that relatively new, rather. It's that 2017. You feel me? Like, I be getting into different modes, you feel me? When when I'm writing. Like, I remember seeing posts about how, some people's, Mozart's say most creative time was between like 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. It's kind of wild, ain't it? You feel me? So, I really relate to that because I like to be up late, and usually I'm up and I'm, a little lit, and my mind is just loose. It's kind of tight most of the time. It's actually generally pretty, just I guess rigid, and I don't know. And sometimes I just need to loosen it. Sometimes I need to relax. Sometimes I need to really relax and let the juices flow. I guess because I'm a little self-conscious and whatnot. But when my mind gets loose and I just start going, I can flow. And I actually have a little a couple little freestyle projects that I did. That I don't really want to make those like a big deal or anything, but leave a comment and we'll talk about, I guess, getting that to you. It's just a little project. It's just a lo-fi little thing. It's not really any good quality, but it's not like good audio quality. But it was me freestyling, and it was fun. But I don't know. I just love talking about my art. I love talking about making it, and I love hearing people talk about their art too, like what they do. You feel me? I like just reading about people talking about their outlets of creativity. Like, I remember Kitty. Shout out to Kitty FK, formerly known as Kitty Pride, but she's just Kitty. That album coming soon, Miami Garden Club, sometime in August. I don't remember the day. I'll look this up anyway. I remember her talking about she usually writes songs when she's like walking or in the car, like in motion basically. And I found that pretty I don't know, the fact that you can pinpoint it just like that, pretty interesting. I'd definitely say that she's an artist who's inspired me. I remember it was because I found out that she recorded OK Cupid and I believe Orion's Belt as well on her MacBook on GarageBand. That fucking night, I made the beat to Waiting. That fucking night. I was just like, okay, let's just get on this and let's just try it. I should actually try the mic, but I guess we're pretty late in the game. I'll just stick to what I know. Shout out to Rod Duke. I fucks with him. He got the mix coming. We out here, man. Some new music coming for show. On the real. On the motherfucking real. But anyway. I usually like to write at night. It's definitely nice when it's raining, when I can just I used to go and get, a little heated and go into the nature preserve back at FIU, and I used to just keep walking for a little while, and I would start writing, and I would just have such imaginative thoughts, and truly the fact that I never recorded them is criminal, because I guess I could have made some cool content out of that, but I've pretty much forgot it all. That was kind of stuff that was there in the moment, and if I didn't kind of like just make a grab for it, I was gonna lose it. So, but I did record, or not record as in, with a microphone, but the other definition of record really be write down some interesting stuff during that time, and I think that really speaks to how I create. I like to feel. I like to feel nature in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I don't write much like in my room. Like I remember, I remember it was after this class at Dade Kendall. I met up with a friend from another class, Jocelyn. Shout out to Jocelyn. And he wrote something up, and allowed me to partake with him, which was cool because, like, if anything, I mean, that's the nigga to thank for unlocking my mind that day, because literally on the ride home, I walked home that day. I walked home, and it was like 15, 20, 25 minutes, I don't remember, but that it was such a great walk. Such a great walk, and I just felt nature. I mean, except for the cars. When I'm walking, the cars don't make me feel nature. They just make me feel fucking cars nearby. I don't like that shit. But whatever. I'm walking, and and I'm just feeling nature. And on this flow is just meanwhile, I'm listening to the outro to Huey, the first track on I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside. Shout out to Earl Sweatshirt. I listened to his his album is tied with To Pimp a Butterfly, best album of 2015. Easily those two. Easily. But anyway, it was in my shuffle. There was this one beat I made, which I still kind of want to follow up on. I still actually should follow up on, just to make just a little something. Anyway, that outro to Huey, after he says, and I gotta jot it quick because I can't focus so well, which speaks to everything that I've been saying. Anyway, I just felt this flow, so I just started writing. I just felt, because it goes a little something like that, and so I was forced to. So I said, running this shit like I'm sweaty as hell. Tongue get the slashing, I'm ready to kill. Almost had me confused, you think ready? I'll say it slower. Running this shit like I'm sweaty as hell. Tongue get the slashing, I'm ready to kill. Almost had me confused, you think ready to fail. Your best lyric is a sedative, yeah. Embellishing heavy for relevance. Kidding me, dead in the face, fucking staring at. Isn't he Cyrus the, I was making whole fucking lines rhyme. Running this shit like I'm sweaty as hell. Tongue gets to slashing, I'm ready to kill. Well, not entirely. Must have me confused, you think ready to fail. Your best lyric is a sedative, yeah. But embellishing heavy for relevance. Kidding me, dead in the face, fucking staring at. Isn't he? Cyrix, the freaking cat who's freaking rap. Yeah, the speed I bash. Can you see my class? Cause you isn't here. Yo, I mean, I'm not, trying to feel myself that much, but I mean, that's high caliber rhyming. That's high caliber rhyming, and I'm coming at you with some shit. You feel me? That's the last section of the first verse too. Hammer heaping, helping, flowing, laceration. Fact ain't even healthy. Potion, masturbation. Higher, decent, well and slowly counting paces. Man of your ears yelled it formally. Ask the K-Kids. Yo, that rhyme scheme is otherworldly. And I came up with that shit. You feel me? I fucked around and came up with that shit. I did. You know? I'm telling y'all. Number one, the GOAT. But, you know, I don't mean to get so cocky. I'm kind of losing track here. Just the fact that just came to me. I just let that, like, come over me, and then I just facilitated it into English words with a rhyme scheme. Now, I wrote a second verse. I'm like, you know what? This came out too short. Because it was 16 bars, but it was like 33 seconds. I'm like, nah. So I looked around the rest of the album to see if there was another beat or another instrumental that he laid on there, like that it was just an instrumental. So I came across Radio from AM Radio. I love AM, love that beat with the dark feeling, that, oh my goodness, that grimy, dark feeling. That it's like, it just feels like 4 in the morning at your crib with your homie. And just him and Wiki rapping. That shit dope. But then Radio comes in, and that's when I discovered this fits perfectly. And thus Radio was born. And then I decided, nope, FM radio, and thus FM radio was born. So y'all can listen to FM radio on SoundCloud and even here on YouTube. It's on the channel. I'll link that. I'll link that in the corner. So go ahead and click on that. But let's see. I just love thinking about too. Then I also love thinking about how I create, and I love, the feeling that comes over me when I finish creating something. Like when I finish a song, when I finish even a verse, even when I just come through with such a powerful rhyme scheme, I'm like, yo, that was fucking dope. What the fuck did I just do? Like, I just created that. And I feel like this is another part of the lyricism discussion. I don't want to get into that so quickly, but whatever, I guess I will. The fact that, this isn't going to be the end of it, by the way. This is just going to be a little sidetrack, or a little part 2 to it. And I might remember to put in a timestamp or whatever. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, lyricism is an art, and people, I guess, either forget that or just lack appreciation for it. But coming through with a rhyme scheme like that, coming through with these, like saying these things in such a creative way, I don't think that's a lost art in any way, shape, or form. But it's like, I guess it sometimes falls on deaf ears. At least that's how I feel. I'm not saying, oh, nothing but bars, bars, bars. I'm just saying, have a respect for the craft. Like, you're not gonna fuck around and tell me blow on it like a cello is like, respect for the craft. Fuck that, And it is what it is. I'm not. Whatever. I'm losing track of the positivity of this discussion over here. Anyway, this is one of those things that I don't generally agree. I've seen a couple of Lord Jamar's DJ Vlad interviews. I don't necessarily agree with all the things he has to say. In fact, I'm definitely adamantly against some of the things that he said. I refuse to watch that, let me not get sidetracked. As far as his view on, artistry, I wholeheartedly agree with that discussion. Definitely. And I think this one again traces back to the fact that things sometimes fall on deaf ears. So, you know, when you have something that just feels like, it almost feels futile, you know, think about the people who are exploring that kind of thing, not the people who are already set in stone with it, the people who would like to be set in stone eventually at some point. You know, how's that? Like, what's up? But it's, I don't know.
Take it and pack it. Oh my god, it's so wet. Oh my god, it's so wet. Oh god.
Okay.
Man, pack this
Hey.
shit real quick. She's gotta hit it. I just gotta take one hit and go. She gotta take a hit and go.
Alright, so.
Look, he's got the same thing we just got.
Here, take a hit and go.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
that's your phone.
I said to her, I was like, Tim came home today from the grocery store. We always drink Miller Lite, and he got regular Miller, and it says the champagne of beer. And I come here, and what are you drinking? The champagne.
I never
of
noticed
beer.
it said that.
You said.
I didn't know this was. We always drink this. I didn't know that.
Please don't just grab that like
Boom,
that.
baby. I don't even gotta wait for us to pack it.
What's this? Is yours?
Yes.
Watching her is making me cough.
Well, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Ain't
One
it?
more, baby. Go ahead for the road.
We can pack this.
Of course we can.
Alright, so that was interesting. None of that seemed. Anyway. So. I basically lost my entire train of thought. This was an episode about creativity, and so I could think what would be really cool is if, you know, whoever's listening, all my listeners here, type in the comment section, you know, things you create and how you create, and if you want to talk a little bit about your process, and we can, you know, give each other feedback on each other's stuff, give each other perspective, create a little
And different
community
techniques. My feet hurt.
Okay, no, I would not like any comments about anyone's foot rub techniques.
Well, that is just selfish.
No, that is spam. That's what that is. So anyway, we've got Liann here. She's lit.
Yes.
Oh, so Liann, I didn't tell you, I did get 2 little copyright notices on episodes 8 and 13
Why?
because of wannabe and location.
Okay, but if you say who the fuck it's by, that should be okay because I watch
Oh, yeah,
my
no.
favorite YouTubers.
It's not that. It's just that basically what they're telling me is that I can't monetize those episodes, and that they may put ads in front of those episodes.
If you're gonna put an ad, then we're gonna fucking monetize it.
Except
if you're
that
not gonna put an ad,
it's
then
only
we
gonna
won't.
it would be, if they would put ads, it would be ads that go straight to UMG and to the other major record company.
I don't fucking care
For
who it
those.
goes to. If you're gonna put an ad, then we can monetize it. If you're not gonna put an ad, then we won't monetize it. It's simple. It's like fucking YouTube, bro. Act like I don't know this shit. You're really messing with the wrong bitch, man. Where do you put this shit up? SoundCloud?
No, YouTube.
YouTube? Well then, I don't understand why my favorite YouTubers can play their music and just put the credits in the fucking comments, or even just put the credits in the video. They just put like a fucking...
It's not that it's a problem, it's just that certain things happen as a result of that.
Okay, well, I've literally seen so many videos with the song Location in it, and they're still up, getting monetized, so I don't want to say...
You gotta have a particular license.
None of these bitches have fucking licenses.
They got something.
Man, they don't got shit, they got followers, that's all.
They're also all clearly monetizing their brand in other ways.
It's cool. Don't wait for the underdog YouTube. We'll step up, bitch. Nah, I mean, bitch.
Right.
Clearly, YouTube is not rooting for you. It's fine, YouTube.
I mean, who is?
I used to love YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since I was in the 6th grade. That's when I fell in love with makeup. What year was I in when I was in the 6th grade?
That was my 9th grade year, so 07, 08.
07, 08. Okay, I'm gonna go from. I started watching in 06. We'll just assume that because of the years. So I've been watching YouTube since 06. 06 YouTube. 06 I feel too. I don't know when YouTube really changed. I don't know when I started realizing it, but the old YouTube was that shit, man. It was just like a better place. It was a better community. Like the people I started watching, like fucking, I'm trying to think. I know Michelle Phan was the first person ever. I saw her Barbie makeup tutorial. That was the first makeup video I ever.
Clear your throat.
How?
Clear your throat.
No, like I'm just like that right now.
Oh.
That was the first YouTube video I ever saw. It was the Michelle Phan Barbie makeup tutorial. And that shit right there changed my life.
Changed your life.
Yep, and now look at me. I love you. I love YouTube. I mean, I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong, but I love makeup. I want to make more videos, but my computer. I cannot figure out how to get all this shit off of it so I can upload videos on. I have to go to the Apple Store and just fucking figure it out. And now that we finally have a car, I'm just getting so much closer to making my videos. Because now I can go to the Apple Store, figure out what the fuck it is, fix it, and come back. I have my backdrop already pretty much. I just have to, use the thing where I put my clothes on. Go to Joann Fabric, get a sheet of paper. A sheet of fabric, nice big sheet of fabric, probably. I don't know what color.
I mean, give them all the instructions. Why don't you?
Well, yeah. There's plenty of space in the makeup YouTube. There is plenty of space.
I respect.
All you gotta do, if you really love makeup and you want to make some videos, you get yourself a backdrop. What I use from IKEA, I have a clothes hanger. I have like a clothing hanging rack, which is like one of the ones that they use at fashion shows almost. It's like those hanging racks that they use, but they have the wheels so you can move it around. So I have one of those in white, but I'm just gonna put fabric over it. And obviously I'm only gonna be in the middle, so you're not gonna see the ends anyways. So I'm just gonna put my camera, and I have I can't remember the camera I have off the top of my head, but you can honestly use any HD camera that records up to 720 or 1800 HD.
1080.
Yeah, you could say 1080. Sorry, I spit. Anyways, but yeah, you can use one of those, and then you go on and talk, and then you figure out editing. Editing really is not that hard, and some people don't even edit their videos. Just try to keep it to a minimum as much as you can, and just keep it raw. Because I personally think raw videos are fantastic. But I mean, also for makeup videos, it is easier to just cut certain things out or speed them up, like when you're blending.
Yeah, because people love to watch short videos.
Putting on lipstick. Honestly, me, sometimes I will really sit back and watch a 30-minute makeup video. Shout out, Nicole Guerrero. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I think you say it.
But I mean, I'm talking about for somebody you don't know.
Amanda Ensing. I don't know none of these bitches.
No, not personally. I'm just saying when you first find their channel, you're probably less prone.
Honestly, I feel like I'm attracted to warm-looking people. Like if you look like you're a warm-hearted person, I will watch your video. But if you look like you have like, I guess honestly sometimes it may be in thick eyebrows, like the evil-looking eyebrows, because your eyebrows can make your eyes look evil too. Honestly, you can have strong-ass eyebrows, and they'll make your whole face look fucking evil. Or
just so y'all know, we're not eyebrow shaming anyone.
Yeah. If you got eyebrows that you fuck them up, I don't mean fuck it up in a bad way. I mean like you fuck them up, bitch. You slay them.
Slay.
You keep slaying them hoes. Don't listen to me. If you look like a mean ass bitch, you look like a mean ass bitch. I look like a mean ass bitch at work.
Mean again in the good way.
No, I don't mean in a good way. I mean like if you look like a mean person, fuck it. Oh well. I look at when I'm not smiling, people are like, oh my god. What's wrong, Liann? I'm like, nothing. This is just my fucking face when I'm not smiling. Shit. Like, I was at work and I was like, oh shit, I probably look like a mean ass. I could feel myself looking like a mean person. But you know what? I'm like, I'm not gonna fake no smile for none of these hoes. Unless you're gonna tip me for this extra smile, that's it. You get what you pay for. Especially if you under tip. For all y'all niggas who under tip. Fucking hoes. Hoes.
Hashtag server life, I guess.
Hashtag motherfucking server life. God, bro, this bitch at work today. It's I can't even explain it to the people where they would understand, but like, God
The
damn.
gist, give the gist then.
At my job, we have a membership card. And you cannot swipe the card on multiple people's checks. So let's say Fulanita has a check. She has her MVP card. She spends $27. She's going to get 27 points. Fulanita cannot take her card and go to Esperanza's check and get Esperanza's $8. Her $8 for 8 points. You cannot take your card, your membership card, and get somebody else's points.
Oh, the
It
reason
does not work
being,
that way.
Fulanita and Esperanza are eating at the same, on the same day.
Yes. They're eating at the same time. They're both friends.
At the same
Fulanita and
oh, they're eating
Esperanza are
together.
Fulanita's paying for her $26. I think that's what I said. For her $26 meal. She's going to get her 26 points with her card.
Fulanita went in.
Fulanita
she got
cannot
the real
take
meal
her card
and a beer.
and get Esperanza's $8. She cannot. That is called fraud.
Esperanza got
There
a
is somebody
salad.
who sits at a desk all day and waits for someone to take one card and swipe it, that one card, that one membership card, on multiple people, which means it could be just Fulanita and Esperanza, or it could be Fulanita and Esperanza and Carolina and fucking Jose and all these people. They sit there all day and they wait for red flags like that. So this bitch, Fulanita, thought that I was gonna go and swipe her card for Fulanita and Jose so she could get Jose's points too. No, bitch. I'm not gonna lose my job over fucking you, because I'm not over fucking her, like, you know, sexual intercourse. But I'm not gonna lose my job over you because you want to get more points, over $9 more of points. Like, bitch, just fucking pay for his shit and he owes you $9. Have him cash out you $9. Like, if it's that big of a deal, then
Hey, yo, when you bought that food life, when you bought that savings life, I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, y'all.
If you can pay your server for $9, you can have someone charge. You can have someone pay for you and then cash out them $9. They deposit in their account and they have the money there. It's that easy. I've cash out before.
I suppose. I know a couple people who complained about these cash apps, like.
And those are the people you don't fucking cash out with. Those are probably the people you don't fucking hang out with. You don't
I'm
want to
just saying,
hang out with people that make you feel like that awkwardness and like, oh, can I cash out you?
Yeah, like, I mean, it wasn't no problem when we got the beers and Lake cash apped me the money. All I paid for was the tax, holla.
Holla.
And I had, what, like 4 or 5, or I think 6 beers from that. And it was lit. But, yeah, I guess we're going to call it there. It's getting really, really late. And I kind of want to keep this one a little short today. But we will be back tomorrow.
Wait, can I say something? Y'all follow me on my Instagrams are makeup_by_Liann. That's makeup by Liann with underscores behind the actual
Is it the same
words.
one that's on there already?
Probably makeup
Okay,
underscore by
I'll link
Liann.
it. I'll put
And
that in
then
the description.
My personal one is Liann the Scammer. My Twitter is _IamLiann with 3 N's at the end of Liann. And
Now we're allowing the Twitter.
I think that's it. Yeah, fuck it. Follow my Twitter. I'm a funny ass bitch.
All right, so we're gonna add in the Twitter for
And
the
then
first
my
time. We're
YouTube
adding
is
the Twitter
Living
with
with
that.
Liann. I only have one video there. It's just my haul from Trader Joe's. Shout out Trader Joe's. Shout out Pumpkin Spice. Shout out Pumpkin. Shout out the fall season of the year. We're almost there, people. Hurricane season's almost over. Pussy ass Tropical Storm Emily. You ain't shit ho.
Wow.
Gang gang. Nigga boot gang. Actually,
Oh,
nah.
Jesus,
Fuck that nigga
okay.
bonk.
No gang, no
It's not
boom.
real gang. It's that fuck ass guy.
I just don't I don't like that
I
phrase
mean,
gang.
He's not even a fuck
Because
ass guy.
that phrase gang, it just harkens back to, is it fancy or is it fancy? Why do people say gang? Why don't they just say gang? When people say gang, it's like the gun makes a gang sound, like gang. Like, no, it doesn't go that way. So with that said,
Shout out to Gato because I know we got her fucked up tonight.
okay, I guess God was the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, if you got her fucked up tonight, chances are, you gave her a hard time as a bartender.
And shout out to that lumberjack man who was checking me out at Beauty's. I didn't talk to him just because I'm not interested in nobody right now.
The way you described it through text, it sounded a little weirder than you're making it sound now, but whatever. All right, y'all. So always be sure to follow me, CyrexMC, on everything, and check out the channel. I on YouTube, that is. I did start a new little experiment called Walk With Me. That one actually has a video format. So
Now when you're walking
it's
the
gonna
dogs?
be it's gonna be much shorter videos.
You want to use my camera so it good?
I could, yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like, because when you're on an iPhone, it's like.
Anyway, for right now, it's in the experimental stage, so we'll see what happens with that. But be sure to follow, save the playlist too. Save the playlist, and be sure to be part of the notification squad. That's right. I'm not ain't no notification gang here. It's notification squad.
Notification cult. Shout out to Offer Cole.
Yo, shout out to Offer
Shout out
Cole.
to J Ski. Shout out to Jose.
J Ski
Shout
don't.
out to Brandon. Shout out to fucking.
Are those their real names? Because I don't know their real names.
Yeah, no. Just give me 1 second.
I
to
know
shout them out.
Dirty.
Oh,
Slick.
Dirty.
Yeah, shout out to Dirty. Shout out to Slick McGee's. Apparently the new mixtape out.
Yeah, shout out to Slick McGee. Yo,
And
you
shout
got the
out
names,
to
it's
A6
been-
too.
Yo, y'all, you guys go on SoundCloud. Check out Been Busy by Slick McGee's.
Yo, I
And-
cannot believe you. This is the first time I hear you say go on SoundCloud and it ain't for my shit. I cannot believe it.
But yeah, y'all
I'm about to
check
cut the
him out.
recording right the
Also,
fuck now.
I forgot what his name was, but y'all check out Julio. If you're an Offer Cult, then you know who the fuck I mean.
Okay.
R.I.P. He's not dead, but he just left the group.
Oh. What? So I guess part in peace, whatever. Anyway, thanks a lot, y'all, for listening. This is episode 15. This is the Freak Show. And I'm your boy Cyrex. Have a good night.